For the next 3 years, we are also establishing maybe which ones to close, if there are going to be any buildings to close.
Louis, Borowski. Individuals have their own reasons, but I think they wanted to say they've been here doing this long enough and they had to expand themselves and move on. This was the German ethnic parish, St. Mary's. Yeah, no, the population in the town was dropping as well. People married and moved away. And so the numbers began to keep going.
My parents were actually raised in that parish in Calabria. They were married in that church, and when they migrated here with myself in 1966, we joined the Madonna of Jerusalem Church. My father was a Eucharistic minister in our parish that gave out communion and also volunteered at a local hospital to give out communion and to the shut-ins in the area. Just glad to follow in his type of footsteps, to be able to be an altar server at one of our churches and to be able just to give back to the community. So the church that we're in right now, St. Mary's Church, is in the parish of St. Juan Diego Parish. It was established by German immigrants in 1852. The first Mass was actually held in the basement. Church was completed in 1854. The spring of 1916, the church was destroyed to make room for a new, larger church. In 1917, it was finished and dedicated, and that is what we have here today. Last year, we celebrated the 100th anniversary of this new remodeled church, which is 100 years old. There's a little bit of background on that.
I call it the Jewel of Sharpsburg. It is, it really is, yes. It's beautiful, and it's nice enough for community events, concerts. We do many things here that the whole community comes together. Madonna of Jerusalem, it's the old name for San Diego on 9th Street, and that's the Italian ethnic church. That group has worked very well with all of us too, and I love that church. My grandfather and father all went to the Italian church. That's why I feel very free roaming from church to church, because I'm part of all of them. And hopefully with the new merger, I hope all the churches come here and we keep St. Mary's, because this is what it's all about, us all getting together. So we are merging, and I think Franco filled you in on the churches, except at St. John Canxious, we do have a growing Korean community, and it's very strong and it's growing, and we're very proud of them. Stained glass windows, it pays anybody in the Pittsburgh area to come and visit our church. And our masses are at 10:30 on Sunday. We have a lovely pastor, Father Deskowitz, and spelling that is something. He is very kind and good to us, and he has helped us to grow because he's very lovable. I like him very much, and I respect him. And he's had a lot of health issues that he overcame. He came smiling through.
The name St. Juan Diego, relatively a newer name for our parish. The three churches were parishes in themselves. There was a large congregation, large members. They were able to maintain three separate churches. This one was established by German immigrants, then Irish immigrants, and that's the way it went back in the day, was the ethnic background that established the churches.
And I'm 81 years old, and I'm on my way out. So I would like to say that my religion has been very important to me, and I love this parish.
A lot of people, it's not just one person. The priest, who's usually the leader, and then there's a lot of volunteers. There's a lot of people that are on paid staff, but it takes a lot of people to build and maintain a church like this. It is a very big place, yes. There's a lot of great architecture, a lot of great paintings, original paintings and prints and copies. The Pietà that you'll see out there that Michelangelo had constructed, that's in the Vatican, the original's in the Vatican. A replica of that, which is very something that Catholics all hold dear. The Stations of the Cross, as you walk around the church, there are 12 stations of the cross that you'll see depicting the last days and the last hours of Jesus' life. I'm fortunate to be able to come here several times a week to work here. So the churches are beautiful, but we always have to remember it's the people that help each other out, and that's the important part.